But you know, now I am subject to the authority of your directive. Generally, let me submit as follows in response to the matter raised by the distinguished senator for Embu County. We want to encourage the people of Kenya to see the ongoing environmental crisis for what it is and nothing else. Just like all other matters, it's a national crisis. Kenya is paying a huge price for the environmental crisis that we have nothing to do with. It is the pollution and the degradation of the environment, mainly by the big polluters of the world, that is responsible for the devastation we are doing. And today, unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, our country, in our order of national security priorities, the effects of climate change is assuming a very, very crucial and important ranking in those priorities. The people we have lost in the last 1 month in this country are almost 80% of all the people we have lost to terrorism in the last 10 years. That is how serious the climate crisis is. And the rains are not over yet. And therefore, directly to what the Senator for Embu has said, we want to ask leaders, influencers, politicians, and all other people in positions of authority and influence to desist politicizing or even inciting the public, especially when security alerts and security orders have been issued. They are for the public safety. They are not for politics. They are not for other things. And we hope that this is the last time we are going to have people, our people being carried away by raging waters when they are sleeping at home. We have issued directives on recovery of all riparian rivers and other fragile ecosystems. Those are security directives. They are not requests. And any leader who tries to interfere with security operations, we will deal with them the same way we deal with other leaders who threaten our national security. As I have already said, this matter is costing us so much pain, so much death. It's now equivalent to what terrorism, banditry, and other serious crimes are doing to Kenya. The orders that are issued for public safety are mandatory. They are not political. They are not sectarian. They cannot be trivialized by leaders going to inside communities and telling them, stay here until I don't know what happens. Because in the process, you'll endanger the life of a family who will be carried away by the raging floods, and you'll be nowhere to answer when those families are crying. And therefore, I take you, and very soon, in the course of the day, the government will be announcing how we should respond for a long-term basis to confront the climate crisis before it destroys our country. We are already 20% of the GDP, and the resources we have produced have already expenditure to try and mitigate loss of life and property. I submit.
Thank you.